It's 6:17 and time now for What's Trending. Devin, you're making me laugh.
I know.
All right, well, you got an excuse to raise the cocktail glass a bit early on Friday because it's National Happy Hour Day. Happy Hour refers to a time of day bars and restaurants tend to offer food and drinks at a discount, and it actually dates back to 1914 when the Navy started it during the Mexican-American War. By the end of the World War II, it had really taken a hold in the military, and by 1959, it was common for civilians too. So you can post photos of your happy hour to social media with the hashtag of National Happy Hour
Maybe
Day.
that's why I was dancing.
I see. That could be why you're dancing. That's really an interesting fact, though. I didn't know that it dated back to 1914.
That's a long time.
Right. I didn't know that. And, you know, going back to that is interesting because I had the special yesterday with Howard Hetzel for Veterans Day. And he said that every day, I believe it was 20 minutes to 5, he has an old fashioned every day. So that's like his happy hour. So maybe I'll have an old fashioned.
That's so funny. My grandmother would always have a bourbon Manhattan on the rocks at 4:30 on the dot.
I love that so much.
What's your drink of choice?
My drink of choice?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question. Honestly, I'm usually a beer person. I don't know what it is, but I love Spotted Cow. I love a good Spotted Cow. But if I want to have anything else, I really am enjoying old fashions now. So.
Well, there you go. And you know what? Shout out to our chief meteorologist, Jeff Weller, who got me into old fashions now. So I get to enjoy wherever I get to go now.
Yeah.
So
would that be your drink of choice?
yeah, I would say definitely the drink of choice. I need flavor with my alcohol. I just can't do a lot of the beers out there. It just tastes, I'm just sorry, a lot of the beers to me just taste horrible. So I just can't do the taste. And a lot of people say it's an acquired taste. I'm like, must take a lot of practice then because
it does take a lot of practice.
I just can't do it. But
what about you, Megan?
Well, I've heard of a new thing where it's an espresso martini, but instead of vodka, you use tequila. So I'm hoping to try that.
Oh, a little pick me up, wake up. Yeah, I like that.
It definitely will wake you up.
I like that a lot.
I mean, tequila, I think this wakes you up anyway. You do one of those shots and it sends a lot of heat through your body in a hurry. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's something else.
Or at least it does for me. I hate tequila, honestly. I've yet to have good tequila, so I'm sorry.
Well, I will introduce you to some good tequila soon. But on some positive notes, another positive note, a 105-year-old Louisiana woman now holds the world record in the 100-meter dash. Retired teacher Julia Hawkins took the top spot for the race at the Louisiana Senior Games. That makes her the first female track and field athlete and the first American to set a track and field world record. Her win also established an age of 105 and older category, and Hawkins has won big before. At the age of 101, she won the 100-meter dash at the U.S. Track and Field Outdoors Masters Championships. And in 2019, Hawkins won 2 gold medals for her races at the Senior Games in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
That is impressive. I mean, 105 years old and she's still able to do that. I mean,
look at her go.
Look at her stride. She
look at
is
her.
working.
Yeah, that's a blessing. I love seeing stuff like that. And I, of course, I'm always like, I hope that I can get to that age and do something like that. I mean, the fact that she's just continuing to push all this time. You can imagine like the stories you would hear from her as well.
She doesn't even look that old. She really looks like
great.
She's like a ripe old 80.
Yeah,
like she looks very sprightly.
I love it. I love that.
Yeah, lots of stories to be told there, I'm sure, and that would be definitely really cool too. But we have another story for you to tell right now, actually. An Alabama baby born at 21 weeks gestation and weighing less than 1 pound now holds a world record. On Wednesday, baby Curtis earned the title of the world's most premature baby to survive by Guinness World Records, and his twin sister, who born on July 5th, 2020, 4 months ahead of their due date, and sadly his twin passed away the next day, and doctors said Curtis' chances of survival were far less than 1%. He was on a ventilator for 3 months and in the hospital for 275 days. And I hear a lot of stories about premature babies, and it's heartbreaking when it happens and when they don't make it. I mean, the stories I hear a lot are they don't make it, but when they do make it, it's amazing to see how far they come since then, though. And this is kind of that latest example right there, just being able to show, hey, I mean,
It can happen.
anything
yeah.
happen, even with 1%. I mean, power of prayer, I mean, in my opinion, can go a long ways.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is very just, of course, a great thing that he survived, and it's just really impressive. I mean, we kind of did the circle of life theme there. We're talking about a 105-year-old to that, but just so thankful, of course, that he survived that. But yeah, you hear a lot of those stories when it's not the best outcome.
I just
Yeah.
can't believe how, like, you hear premature, but you don't really visualize it or understand how small that means.
Yeah.
To see them holding the baby in their hands, and the
Yeah.
baby is smaller than their hands, is just astonishing that he was able to survive this, and that's such a miracle.
I mean,
so.
and it's amazing. Our technology and hospitals are getting so much better. And I know it's being pushed to the test with what's going on in the world right now, but it's amazing to see that they're able to get premature babies to survive now. I'm sure years and years ago they couldn't do that. So it's amazing to see that they're able to take a next step forward and hopefully just keep battling that.